Welcome to Chris and Laura. Today I had some overly ripe bananas, so we're gonna do some banana bread. So let's get started. I'll show you how we're gonna do that today. So in this bowl I had 3 bananas left over that got extra ripe, so I have them in this bowl and I'm mashing them with my fork. And I started it, but I need to do a little bit more. We need to make sure that it's nice and smooth. So just mash and mash and mash. Alright, to the mashed bananas, we're going to add a 1/3 cup of melted and cold butter. Mix that in there. Still using our fork. Alright, now we are going to add 1 large beaten egg. And the recipe called for 3/4 cup of sugar. I did a little bit less than that. Put that in there. We're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. And just a pinch of salt. I've got 1/8 teaspoon here. I'm not even going to fill it, I don't think. Just a little bit of salt. Mix that in. Chris is back from town. We just put some hummingbird feeders up and they just started showing up today, and so distracted looking out the window, looking to see what one's here next, and they're just so amazing. Alright, so we have 1 teaspoon of vanilla going in. Mix that all up really good. And now we have 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour that I'm going to put in there. Mix that in with our fork. Always loved hummingbirds though. So far we've seen one with a shiny green back, an all gray one, and then there's a gray one that has black on it and a white collar. They're just beautiful. Love them. Alright, so I think I've got the flour all mixed up in there. Give her a wipe down, make sure. Alright, so there is the bread part. I'm going to take it a couple notches farther. And I'm going to add, I've got 1/2 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips and 1/2 cup of chopped walnuts. Putting them right in there. Alright, looks like it's all mixed up pretty good. So now we're going to get our loaf pan ready and put this in there. Alright, so we've got our bread loaf pan ready here. So we're going to put this banana bread mixture in there. Just make sure that it's even in there. Alright, so we're gonna bang it around here a little bit and make sure. Alright, there it is. We're gonna put this in the oven at 350 degrees for about 55 to 65 minutes till you do the toothpick test. If it comes out clean, then it's done. So we will be back when it's finished. See what it looks like. Alright, we'll see in a bit. Alright, so it's been about 55 minutes and I believe our bread is done. Do the toothpick test here. It's coming out clean. So we are going to bring it out here. Alright, here we go. Let's see if it'll flip. Oh, it did. Okay, put it here on the rack to cool. We got some nice chocolate chips poking out the top there. So, alright, we're going to let that cool down a little bit and we'll be back and cut into it and give her a taste, see what it tastes like. So we'll be back in just a little bit. We can squeeze in a little bit more, Dustin. Come here.
Hi. Oh my god.
Alright, so our bread is cooled off enough here. So
You're talking too much. You need to cut that and give me a piece.
We're going to cut into the bread here. Oh, it's trying to fall apart still.
Is it hot?
Yeah, it's still pretty warm.
Alright, cool off. It'll dense up. Did you tell me you had hummingbirds?
Yes, we were talking about that.
Oh, that looks delicious.
I call that middle one.
I'll have the end one.
I get all the chocolate. I get the smallest piece, but it's packed with the most.
Throw a little butter on there.
That one's mine. You be quiet.
Yell at me.
That's good. I want to be able to taste it too without butter.
Do you want butter on yours, Dustin?
Yeah.
He wants it 2 inches thick.
Yep.
And you just said that that was a lot of butter on your
For him.
dad's.
Yeah, I used to do that when I was younger. It's probably not advised when you get older. It starts plugging up your arteries.
Was there too much cholesterol?
No, too much butter. Fat.
Thank you.
All right, let's give her a try.
It's falling apart.
I like the crispy end piece.
I like that little extra crunch on that edge. It kind of caramelizes sugar and it's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Mine is a chocolate bar.
Mine is falling apart.
Yeah, it's still pretty warm.
And you put 2 inches of butter on it.
She put 2 inches of butter on it.
Here, let's do a fork. I don't think they cared.
It's delicious.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, I'll put the recipe down below. I hope you enjoyed watching. We're going to finish our bread now. We'll see you later.
Later, folks.